Hi, welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Shayne.
Hey, welcome to Smosh Mouth. I'm Amanda, and we have a really, really special guest here today.
Wow, you really broke the vibe there.
Wow, we were so hot just there.
Yeah, were you?
We were first date hot. We were like, yeah.
Hey, wow, how's it going?
Hey, I'm Shayne.
Oh God, goodness, this first date is not going to go well.
This is a date? You guys are seducing me?
I think it's already been happening. I'll seduce you a little bit more if you enjoy.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Guys, we have Courtney Miller with us today.
Hello.
It is the 10th of February as of this airing, and the Super Bowl was crazy. That happened, and that was nuts. That one play,
That was nuts.
That was insane. And that halftime show, did not expect that.
Whoa.
So good.
Kendrick sang.
Which he doesn't normally do.
Yeah, and
all those guests.
Right.
Anyways, Amanda, your birthday's coming up.
Your birthday's this year.
4 days. I know my birthday's this year, which is crazy. It hasn't been in a long time.
Okay, for people born on a leap year, that's actually true.
That's actually true.
That's crazy. Oh my God, there are people in this world who actually get to say that
Yeah.
their birthday is this year.
No.
Yeah.
Not me. Valentine's Day is coming up.
It's you and it's one of your sisters or two of your sisters.
One. That
One.
would be crazy.
So you share your birthday with your sister.
I share my birthday with my sister. Noah also shares his birthday with his sibling on Valentine's Day.
Siblings. 3.
No, not all three of them are born on Valentine's
Yeah,
All
buddy.
3 of them.
Yeah, buddy.
It's absolutely absurd.
Something is wrong.
It's definitely weird.
No, something's great. Being born on Valentine's Day is a gift.
Really?
I love it. I've never not loved it.
Why do you love it?
Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what your status is. It's your goddamn birthday.
And it makes it easy for your husband, where it's like, oh, it's just it's lumped into one.
And also,
Do you expect a Valentine's Day and a birthday?
well, if I want to get into that, we are not the biggest gift givers. Like we
yeah.
are very much like
You and your mans?
we're saving
You said
this
that.
for
You're
a
not
trip.
you're not a gift like
Oh,
that's not a
that's
love
great.
language.
No. Like for Christmas, we went to Ireland. That was like
Yeah.
we'll be like clean. I don't know. For some reason, it doesn't
Quality time
excite
is-
us
Quality time is your
as much, unless I'll be like, "What do you want?" And he's like, "Great," and I'll like, "There's your gift."
Totally.
For some reason, it's not like a thing. So for Valentine's Day, I always just want really good food, like something really good to drink, and then I definitely want like a morning jaunt outside.
Okay.
Jaunt.
So I lump those together with the gifts,
Okay.
like-
What's a jaunt?
like
A stroll.
a stroll, but you're excited about it.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
I just
Okay.
added that in there. A jaunt.
What would you say are your love languages?
100% like acts of service, like doing the laundry, cleaning, being like, oh, I did that.
For sure.
You know, I'm just kidding.
Like,
Acts of service. Quality time, big.
Mm-hmm.
That's like top, my number one. Affirmations are great, but they're not something that like, I don't know. Like when
okay.
he says it, it's out of the blue and it's really, really nice. I for some reason don't want him to like tell me every single day
Okay.
That's
that I'm
fair.
like the hottest woman in the world.
Like, we get it.
Like we get
I
it.
f***ing
Because when he
know.
says it, it's really amazing.
Aw.
So yeah, it's
Sure.
quality time, acts of service.
That's
cool.
good.
What about you guys?
I feel like I've been like reassessing mine in the last few years because I used to think it was physical affection, which I think is still, but I also think I use it more as like an anxiety crutch sometimes. Like Shayne, you know that when I'm anxious, I'll just be like,
Self-soothe.
he's like my stress ball. Like,
Yeah.
but I love buying things for people, and sometimes the idea of a day kind of takes it out for me. Like Christmas is really stressful for me because I now have to like, okay, time to think of gifts, but like I love giving gifts to like anybody, and like I love when it's like I found this thing, I want to give it to you now. Like
You're
I
good
think I'm
at
better
that. I feel like you're a really good gift giver.
I love doing it, like because I feel like I'll get you Christmas presents, and then that one time I got you the kettle for our coffee. That was not a holiday or anything, and that's like still one of the greatest.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I love doing stuff like that. I think in terms of what I like, the love language that I give, I think it's quality time, affection, and like I think just all of them. I think because I just really needed love.
I think that. I mean, I think all of them are play a
I think
part.
all of
for
them
most
are
people.
important.
Yeah, like
I think then so probably just like quality time and physical affection is like what I give, and then what I crave is probably all of it.
And
so
that
I think that's
is
fair.
great.
That's cool.
That is great.
Hey guys,
Hey guys.
I don't know why that was so vulnerable for me. Anyways,
I said acts of service and winked. It's pretty vulnerable.
what about you, Shayne?
I think it's tough. I think quality time, acts of service is one that I like to do for other people. You know, I'm like, oh, if I know there's something I can do that'll make someone's day easier,
Yes.
I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'll do that.
Yes.
Gift giving is hard sometimes. I love when I know what I can get someone. But otherwise, I don't like to go out and get a gift just to get a gift for someone. It almost
Right.
feels like, I'm like, I'd rather not. Then if I'm like, oh, I know this person's going to like this thing.
Right.
Then I feel stoked about
I
it.
agree with you.
But otherwise, I'm like, if it feels like, oh, I got you something just to get you something.
I'd rather like go out and be like, oh,
Totally.
I've got wine. I'll buy a bottle of wine for the day.
Yeah, like we'll go get dinner. Like
I love
we'll
that.
go like bowling or something. Like we'll just do
Yeah.
like that's quality time. But yeah. But all of them are nice.
Yeah,
I
All of them
mean,
are really cool.
yeah, all of them are
None of them are
nice.
bad.
they're all sick.
No,
They're
but
all
I think
really sick as hell.
also when you live together, it is so nice to come home to like my newest thing for H lately, which has been so fun, is that we have this like teapot and I fill it up with his favorite tea. It's like a cardamom tea, and I do it like perfectly with like a little bit of honey. So right when he wakes up, he has a pot of tea with a cup like ready to go, and it is. He talks about it all day. He's like, "Thanks for that tea. It was so good."
That's really sweet.
And that makes me happy. Like I wake up, that's like my thing. I love like
Yeah.
doing acts of service, like getting us ready for the day.
No, I love that stuff
know?
too.
Yeah, I wish I could do something like that. Except for Shayne wakes up 2 days earlier
Yeah,
than me.
it's kind of hard with Shayne. He tells me how early he wakes up.
I've
dead of
been
night.
waking up at like 5 to 5:30 every morning, and I like read for an hour or two.
Nobody can compete with that.
No.
No.
And so it's like impossible for me to like. He has like this whole secret life.
You say
that
it like
I
my
don't know
second
about.
life.
He literally has a
And
second
I'm like,
family.
I'm just either reading or playing video games.
No, he has a secret life.
Yeah, but then remember when you like had like some game that you had been playing and I had no idea you were playing it, and you're like, well, it's when I wake up in the morning, and I'm like, you have this whole life.
He lives a
I
double
don't
life.
know about.
He lives just like when serial killers live double lives. He also lives a double life. He's just playing video games in the dead of night.
Where the sun's not even up.
After like several weeks, Courtney's like, "Who is Dave the Diver?" I'm like, "It's a game." It's like it's not just a game. I don't know about it.
Who is he?
Yeah,
That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, but he does make coffee every morning, and like
Mm-hmm.
for the longest time, he always made like coffee for both of us. But like coffee hurts my tummy. It makes me anxious lately. So I say stop.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
so I'm just like more coffee for me.
So you just guzzle coffee.
More coffee for his double life.
I drink one cup of coffee and then I have a lot more, and I'll like pour another cup and I never finish it.
Whoa, really? What a waste. Poor half.
Sometimes I finish it. Sometimes, but I'm like, I need to stop. I want to keep going because I love coffee. But
Yeah, same.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Coffee's a love
Valentine's
language.
Day, guys.
With Valentine's Day, I thought it'd be fun for us to talk about one of my favorite trends on TikTok last year was the Hear Me Outs.
and we did it.
We did
We
it.
did it here, and that was so
Yeah.
fun.
Did a version of it.
Me Out
People were
cake.
doing the Hear Me Out cake, and some of them were absolutely insane. A lot of people did not understand the point of it.
No, I think some people were like, "Oh, this person's actually everyone thinks they're hot."
That they're saying "Hear Me Out" and then putting the hottest person down.
Yeah.
Right. And it's
The
like,
point is,
bro.
it's got to be like nobody's. thought
Everyone's
of
like,
that.
"Ooh, huh?"
But and I think also some people go so wild that it's like, are you being for real?
But with the Hear Me Outs, you'll be like, "You too? Yeah, me too." And then there's a collective of people being like, "Okay, we all kind of agree that this Hear Me Out is actually hot."
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
feel like that happened.
Absolutely. So we all kind of wrote down some of our own, and I think we should discuss them here.
I'm so excited.
So does anyone want to start?
I have my notebook.
And
I think Courtney should start.
I think we'll discuss them. It's not just throwing it out there.
Okay.
It's discuss it a little bit.
Okay. So I have Hear Me Outs that aren't just people. are
That's
like,
perfect.
That's
characters.
perfect.
That's perfect.
Okay, so let's start with some guys. Okay,
Okay.
the Chevron claymation cars.
Oh,
me out.
yeah.
What do they look like?
I
The cars,
get that.
the animated cars.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
I can look it up and show
Yeah,
you.
this was before the movie Cars. Those claymation cars. I totally get
I'm
what you're
looking it up.
saying.
They're Chevron cars. They're just so
Yeah.
like they got Riz.
Yeah. Yeah, I you know what? I immediately understand.
Maybe they're not a hear me out. Then.
Oh yeah, those are cute. Some hotter than others.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Like this white one.
I haven't looked at them in a while.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Sexy.
a little bit Wallace and Gromedy.
Yeah.
Another hear me
Sexy.
out.
Ooh, this one's like dad.
I don't know about
coated.
Wallace and Gromit.
Dad coated.
I don't think Wallace and Gromit.
That's a good one. That's a good
Thanks. I have some weird ones. The crocodile in Peter Pan.
one. Oh,
Whoa.
The cartoon.
100%.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
that.
He's
Okay.
sexy. Doesn't he have the clock inside his belly?
Yeah.
Yes.
TikTok.
He does.
TikTok.
Maybe that's not a hear me out if you like them. Are these the people in the room think these are like no duh?
I think it's a hear me out.
No, I don't think
it's
these are
fair,
no duh.
But other people also agree.
okay.
There's just a known thing about me. I like things. My normal crushes are people being like, "What?"
Yeah, it's okay to say a
So
hear me out and people hear
fine.
you.
True.
out.
They are hearing me out. You're right.
Yeah.
And it's just the crocodile. He's so juicy. There's just, and I don't know what gender the crocodile is. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Not for me.
Juicy. He'll eat you.
He's juicy. He'll eat you. Doesn't he have a
Acts of
name too?
service.
He probably
they
does
call him
have a
something?
name. He probably
Maybe like
does have a
Bruce
name.
or something.
In the Jeremy Sumter one, they call him something.
Bruce?
In the live action.
Croc. If they call him Croc.
Are you looking it up?
we were
Selena?
we were on a Disney cruise, and I remember one of the like Disney characters that came out was Mr. Smee, and I
Oh.
remember being like, dude,
Wait.
this guy's got it all. No, I'm not saying he's a hear me out, but I was just like his outfit and the way he's moving around. I was like, that guy's he's putting it all out there.
Yeah.
I did not realize
Mr. Schmee.
No, he's got
like a crop top. Like he
He
fits
should
perfectly into
never have a
2025.
crop top.
Does.
The crocodile's name is TikTok.
Oh, so his
TikTok.
name
TikTok,
is
that's what I
TikTok.
said.
Whoa.
Good.
TikTok, but I didn't realize that was his name. Okay, can I tell you guys something crazy? Remember Hook, right?
Yeah.
Hook. I don't know if you know this, and maybe I'm really late to the game. Did you know that Glenn Close is in Hook?
What is she playing?
I know. You are gonna
Wait, I
lose
need to
it.
see a picture.
You are gonna lose it. Remember in the beginning where Shmee comes down and it's a person he's like, you lied. And he's like, yeah, I lied. And it's like,
I don't
you
remember.
lied. And then they lock him in a box and put a bunch of things.
I don't remember this.
Oh,
That is Glenn
yeah,
Close.
this guy.
That is Glenn
That's right.
Close. I just found this out the other day.
Whoa.
That's right. Oh
That's
my
Glenn.
God.
Close.
I loved that character. For some reason,
too.
that's a hear me out.
It was like, huh. Wait, no, wait.
That's a hear me out.
Wait a second.
Glenn Close and Fatal Attraction. Hear me out.
I mean, of course.
So jittery. That's so funny.
Anyways, I wanted to say that. So TikTok the crocodile. Got it.
Okay.
Huge.
Do you want to go?
I'll do some. I feel like some you've probably heard me just say out loud and you've been like, ugh, God. Bene Gesserits. Hear me out.
The Bene Gesserits. You know what?
I have to look up some
Fair.
shit.
That's Dune. That's
Dune.
the evil lady.
Where it's like, stop.
Okay, the lady who's like, put your hand in the pain box.
Put your hand
Yes.
in my box.
They are.
Yes.
Well, they're kind of nun-like.
Yeah.
They're like nuns.
They force men to put their hand in their box and they look
and they're like, ah!
and they're like, stop screaming.
a lot of people pay a lot of money for that shit.
No,
so.
of course.
Real.
I love someone for the dramatics. I love the full, and I know no one's watching Dune Prophecy but me, and I think it's so good. It's on HBO, whatever. The full, like, long outfit, and then, like, the top, and then the veil. And you can't really see their mouths, but you can see their eyes. And I'm like, damn, hot.
I get that.
Okay, so you agree.
I understand where you're coming from.
Great.
I get it.
Okay, so that's one of mine.
Dune is one of those movies where everyone's like messed up hot.
Yeah.
Where it's like everyone's hot, but it's like
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah.
Well, they're all sweaty.
Yeah.
Except for if you're not on the hot planet.
Yeah.
Arrakis.
That's why
Arrakis.
the planet Arrakis.
Well, speaking of Dune, as we all know, I love Javier Bardem.
Yes.
Javier Bardem. But the hottest I think he's ever been is No Country for Old Men.
That's actually fully insane. Anton Chigurh.
Don't talk to me like that.
Anton Chigurh is I think.
Did you just give him his? Did you tell me his character name? Is that his character name?
Yeah.
Wow.
Anton Chigurh is people say categorically that is the best
hottest.
That's the best depiction of a psychopath in media.
And it is the hottest man you've ever seen. Take Berries and Cream. Attach
I know exactly.
Attach it to Javier Bardem.
Have it have no soul, zero empathy, the amazing ability to kill.
We all know I love him. I think he's so hot. But him in a freaking bowl cut.
It's one of the best.
It's a side part
Tie me
bowl
down.
cut too, which is crazy.
It's one of the best performances of all time. I will not say that it's attractive at all.
Well,
to say that that's more attractive than all of his other characters is crazy.
I am.
Yeah.
I do feel.
but it is.
One thing we're probably gonna feel in this episode is a little bit of reference age gaps.
That's okay.
That's okay.
and
No,
I'm gonna have
no,
to
no.
take my phone out a lot looking.
That's
No.
okay. No Country for Old Men's I mean, for people who are into that kind of film, yeah.
I love that movie. It's so dark.
It's a dark
It's such a
movie.
good acting movie. I feel like it's a movie where I get to nerd out and just be like, ugh.
Old guys dying.
Ugh, No Country. And
movie.
Tommy Lee Jones, my other Hear Me
Yeah.
Out, is in there. Listen, right now, do I think he's a Hear Me Out? Not exactly.
That movie, No Country for Old Men, is literally just your type just walking around.
100%. Oh my God. 100%. That's what I like. Weathered.
That's what I
Okay. I did a couple. I did a few. Do you want to?
Okay, sure. I'll say a couple. Oh, all right. So I have some mild ones that are like, okay.
Okay.
And then I get into some more insane ones later.
Oh.
So first one, this one's obvious. This isn't even a hear me out, but I just feel like I should put it out there, is forget the character's name, but the buff lady from Encanto.
Oh yeah.
I mean, just obvious.
She
That's
looks
an
like
obvious.
a couple of my aunts. I'm not even kidding.
That's crazy.
Like,
Hot.
boom.
And favorite song, to be honest.
Which one? We can't say the Bruno one.
Under pressure.
No, Under Pressure. She's so hot.
Or pressure. It's like
she's
surface
hot.
pressure.
But she's amazing.
Yeah, so that one's obvious. The other one I'll say is the Wicked Witch, not from Wicked, but from the OG Oz.
Wow.
Like the
Wizard
OG
of Oz.
Wizard of Oz.
OG Wizard
the
of
lead
Oz.
paint
the
makeup,
Wicked Witch.
yeah.
Because watching, I was just like, she is so green. And she's like, she doesn't let up throughout the whole thing. She's just purely evil. That I'm like, if you're living in Oz, right? You're
Yeah.
like the Wicked Witch of the West. She is nonstop bastard.
Yeah.
But then you're at a tavern and you just see her in the corner and you're just like, that's the Wicked Witch. Like,
You're gonna buy her a
Dude,
drink.
if you're
Should I
at
go
a
talk to her?
tavern and you hear, for this from the corner, I'm like, who's that? She sounds like a blast. We should hang out. I love a good laugh in a tavern.
she has a couple,
That was
she's
solid.
like yelling throughout all of it. She has a couple parts where she calms down a little bit.
And that's where you
She has
saw.
the part. No, honestly, the coldest shit she does in that movie is like she's got magical abilities,
Yeah.
right? But she comes face to face with the crew, and what she does is lights her broom on fire and just touches the scarecrow. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
ice cold
Yeah,
right there. You didn't
badass.
even do magic. You just lit him on fire.
That was like the 10 times equivalent of putting your cigarette out on a person.
Straight
100%.
up. No, I was like,
So you're
okay.
kind of personality driven a little bit in your Hear Me Outs.
Energy driven.
Which I like.
Yeah.
no.
That should be it.
Funny, I do have a hear me out that says
You have pages upon pages written.
yeah. But it's like ideas and concepts that I'm like, hear me out. You
Okay,
know?
that's also
Like,
fair.
So I have one that says like when they have the witch wart on the nose that's so big, that is
Yeah.
the big one on a witch's
That's
nose.
huge.
Like you're a unicorn. Like you're choosing to keep that on, and that's awesome.
Is actually I will say, yeah, that is.
I think it's
cunty.
amazing.
The witch, a witch could go to a dermatologist.
Yeah, they can, or like people got like an X-Acto knife in their bathroom or whatever.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Sorry, my mom did that to me with a wart once on my foot. But
Oh my God!
Whoa!
stop,
Freeze
and
it
also
off.
not just witches have that. I think that's so cool. This is not a bit. I think it's epic.
No, I think it's cool. Yeah.
Like I love like that's a bold feature, and to lead with it. You're literally that's the first thing that enters the room sometimes. Is your wart.
And you guys think that's hot?
I think that's
I wrote sometimes mannequins.
Have you seen the movie Mannequin?
I made him.
I swear
One
to
and
God,
two?
no, I have not seen mannequins.
Yes. I put it on.
1 and 2.
Okay, that's right.
He's part of the Brat Pack.
This is my best friend right here.
He's part of the Brat Pack.
We literally
Kim Cattrall.
I forget where we were. We were one time like scrolling through like movies on this pay-per-view, and it came
We were in a
across
cabin in the middle of the
Pay-per-view.
woods.
Mannequin 2, and Courtney goes, "Oh my gosh, Mannequin 2," and I was like, "Yeah, whatever." Like thinking like, "Oh, you're joking. Who's never heard of this movie?" And you're like, "No, that movie's
Why
awesome."
would
I was
we
like,
ever joke about that?
You'll like suggest a movie that I'm like, how have I never heard of this movie before in my life?
A Mannequin is a classic.
Mannequin is iconic.
Mannequin 2 is fine.
You were saying, oh, No Country for Old Men, there's going to be an age cap thing. And then you bring up Mannequin.
I've watched
from
a
the 80s.
lot of movies. Listen, I was obsessed with the Brat Pack. He's one of them. And it was his story with Kim Cattrall, who was the mannequin from Sex and the City.
Kim Cattrall's awesome.
So I can see why you think mannequins are hot. They're naked 24/7.
I mean, they're not supposed to be. When they're doing their job, they're not.
when
But
they're
in
working.
Mannequin,
When they're working.
When they're on
in
duty.
Mannequin.
Look, sometimes you just see one and you're like, whoa. Like, whoa.
I'm into that. And then you see one that's like, no.
Some of them have some. Have you seen those ones where their mouth is like,
Wait, no.
No?
yeah.
What?
Where's that?
There's some places where like their mouths are like wide open. They're like,
Is that Hollywood Hustlers?
no.
I'm just kidding.
It's kind of like a smiling
Express.
like they're like,
Oh, wait a second. I know what you're talking about.
yes.
I don't like when mannequins have expressions like that.
No.
Wait, I know what you're talking about. Where is that?
Most are like headless or have just like a blank face.
I know what you're talking about. They're like,
I know. Yeah, exactly. And it's creepy.
I'm going to have to look it up
Do you
later.
have, okay, so now we're on to hear me out of those. Do you have a preference of like what kind of mannequin is your favorite to look at?
No.
Buff.
Like headless, faceless, a basic expression.
Headless and faceless, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, whoa, okay.
that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, headless, faceless.
No, I don't think I have a preference.
Limbless.
But I will say, can I say something funny that is also true? Is that when I was a kid, I wonder if other dudes relate to this. Like when you're a kid and you're walking through the mall with your mom or your parents and you like walk past Victoria's Secret and you're just like, don't look like, don't look.
Yeah, dude.
And you're just like,
Dad, how did I not know I was queer?
because you're not trying to just like, like,
I know.
Wow.
but when you're like 7 and you're just like,
No, I relate to this feeling too.
Wow. I relate to it completely different. Like, my God, what kind of bra am I going to get in there?
Dude, I was right there with you, Shayne, where it was like, I can't look. And like getting the biggest look. And then going away.
see, it would have been easier for
Damn.
you to have an excuse to be like, oh, I wonder if should
Yeah,
buy
when I
that
was 11?
someday.
Yeah, you can't.
So I wonder if when I'm older I'll get that, but me, I can't. I would just sit there like,
I'm waiting for my partner. She's in the changing room. It's like, there's no one in the
you're
changing
11, kid.
You're 11.
My wife is in there. I have a fedora on that I found somewhere. My job.
Wow.
Anyways,
That's great.
wanna go
Okay,
again?
I have one. Tony the Tiger.
Oh,
not a hear me out.
That's not it. It's not.
What the hell, man? Okay, fine.
That's
Frosted
on
Flakes.
that's obvious.
Jack Black.
That's not a hear me out either. I love that guy.
I get what you're saying though. Like he's not conventionally attractive.
He's so scrappy.
He's
But,
a hear me out
but
though. For
I think
me.
he's probably a ton of people find him attractive. Same with Danny DeVito.
Especially if you watch The Holiday.
Danny DeVito.
A lot of people. A lot of people.
I did.
A lot
Oh, wait,
of
no,
people.
not Danny DeVito. I thought I got it random mixed up with Danny from Greece.
I also have John Travolta on here.
Not a hear me out at all.
But which era?
Which era, though? Yeah.
So many eras.
All of them.
Now?
That's why it's a hear me out.
Bald John Travolta?
Yep. Who's a widow?
Whoa.
Yes.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay. Oh my God. I think you're foaming at
He
the mouth.
is. Okay. Here's one.
All right, bring
But
it.
you have to be like, you had to see The Hobbit, okay?
I saw The Hobbit.
Okay. The lead orc in The Hobbit. He's like bald and ripped and he's evil as hell. And he has all the way into the end. No, he's got like nothing going on. He's like a little bit like light blue.
That's a good hear me out.
Do you,
Any-
I
That's
can
a
like
good hear me
totally
out.
look
Oh, it's
him
too
up.
bad we don't have James in here. James is our like resident Lord of the Rings expert. I'm curious what he would think.
His name is Azog.
Azog.
This is him.
Okay, let's see.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's a hear me out.
Okay, I get it.
That's a hear me out.
I get what you're throwing down.
Yeah, baby.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, he's got some scars, and I want to kiss those scars. I'm just kidding. But not this one.
No, that's from Two Towers.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
of the original ones. Yeah.
Yeah, Two Towers. He's gross. He's gross.
Okay, those are my main ones. And I'll just do one more. I'll just do pretty much all the characters in Fern Gully. The fairy,
That's
the boy,
fair.
and Pollution. Do you guys remember Pollution? Oh my God.
I don't remember. Fern
Are you saying when you were a kid?
You guys remember
watching
Fern
that?
Gully? Is the original Avatar.
Yeah.
It's like the animated.
It is Avatar. You would love this movie.
Here's Pollution.
Whoa! Whoa!
He was awful, ripped through forests, and was also ripped.
Why did they add those lines like that?
That's the thing. I don't know.
And for what?
I don't know.
That's insane.
Hexus. All right. Those are not all of mine, but we can move on.
Okay.
I have
Courtney.
one. Mrs. Doubtfire.
Like,
She could get it
okay.
Oh.
Okay.
as a woman. Like let's separate her from
Yeah.
In.
I think her confidence.
and the silhouette and the shoes,
And the confidence.
Miss Ma'am.
You know who could get it in that is the one that does the full makeover.
Oh yeah,
What's
the
his name?
friend.
The one who's always talking like this.
He's awesome.
What's his name?
I
don't
He won like a
remember.
Tony on Broadway.
This
Anyways.
is Amanda's shtick, right? Where she tries to remember a guy's name from.
Yeah. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
And he always talks like this.
No, it's
Good.
actually so. Wait, before we continue, I meant to bring this up at the beginning of the pod. Something we want to do on Smosh Mouth. It is a game we're going to begin soon. I don't know how we're going to start this, but we're going to do this. We're both going to make bingo cards for each other.
Whoa.
So there's going to be an Amanda bingo card and a Shayne bingo card, and we're both going to be filling them out in secret. And all of the squares are going to be things that we do in these episodes.
Amazing.
And we're going to see who can fill out their bingo card first.
Can
was essentially.
We're going
one
to
of
share it
them.
with fans, but we're not going to show it to each other.
Yep.
So
Can
we're
I
not going to
guess what the things are right here?
Sure.
Or is that going to
They may or may
Sure,
not.
we-
they may,
we
or, may
may or not
tropes that
say
are on
yes.
there. And
Okay,
fans
so-
comment down below things that we do.
Cool. So yeah, so Shayne and Amanda talking over each other.
Well, that's just
That's both
you know,
of us.
two
That has to be one of
pals.
us.
Amanda guessing guy of movie.
Yep.
Shayne interrupting.
Whoa, actually, this is good insight for me. Keep going.
I'm kidding. Now we're gonna get a little more abstract.
No, that's it. She's
Is that
done.
okay?
Yeah.
Actually, two more. Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin in suit, full suit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay, so that's okay. So it's not here.
100%.
Because sling.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
The detective in Iron Giant.
Oh, dude.
Hmm.
Yeah.
He's the bad guy, and he's like a dick, but don't even get me started on the mom.
I wrote down every animated mom ever.
Yeah, I mean that's not even.
There's not.
They're always hot.
Name an animated mom. I mean, there's not a single one that isn't just
Yeah.
Always hot.
hot as hell.
So Speed Racer, right? I'm talking about the cartoon, Racer X.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Yeah, bro.
Look him up. Speed Racer X cartoon.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Tight
Like, go
spandex.
sneak in and save the day. When a cartoon character swipes a finger on a cake and goes,
Ooh.
Ooh, I don't like that.
you don't like that?
Nope.
I wish I could just capture that feeling.
You could have a cake out all morning and just do it to yourself.
But then it's ruined. And then, like,
You just have a cake with little fingerprints in it the whole time. And you're like,
Ew.
hey, babe, can we get rid of this cake?
It's been slowly chipped away.
disgusting. It's just
Isn't
like
that-
stripes of divots in it.
It'd be so nice if you could bottle up like a feeling.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Or like if a feeling, you could like turn him into like a person.
Selina's writing down hear me outs on
Okay, yes.
and because that reminded me, she wrote down when the DVD logo hits the corner just right.
Oh,
Yes.
legit.
And that's a good ass feeling.
So good.
You also wrote down Kovu from Lion King 2 and a well-glazed yeast donut.
Oh, donuts can get it. I
Selena-
wrote down Mufasa, which is probably not a hear me
Mufasa.
out.
That's in there. I mean,
good.
I think any cartoon character is kind of a hear me out because it's like, hey, you're not real and you're likely not a human, you know?
Yeah.
I wrote down all the ladies in the Haunted Mansion.
All the ladies.
Duh.
All
like
the ladies.
DA?
Yeah.
Oh.
Whenever I've been on Haunted Mansion at Disneyland, there's every lady in there.
Wow.
I'm like, I could we
Whoa.
could figure it out.
I don't think I've been turned on once in the Haunted Mansion.
You
but I
like
love
mannequins
that
and animatronics.
They're not animatronics, they're ghosts.
He doesn't like
They're
real
real.
people. He likes
They're
robots.
real ghosts in there.
I love that. All the ladies.
They're just all flying around being weird. I'm like,
And you're like, gotcha. I didn't get it. And everyone's like, sir, keep your hands down in the ride.
someone has gotten off the ride at Haunted Mansion, me just dangling from the chandelier, swinging around. Like,
all
yay!
the ladies. Speaking of not people, white Mustangs.
The car or the horse?
The car.
Which year?
White cars, no.
Not a GT.
A Mustang, though.
White cars, I think, are so unsexy. I'm
Really?
sorry.
I agree. I hate white Teslas and stuff like that. But
I think
a
white
white
cars-
Mustang,
A white Mustang, if it's like an older one, I'm into that.
yeah.
I don't know.
Like one that's not too old and cool. Like one that's like you're a little too uncool for driving it. That's what I like.
Okay.
A clean bun. A bun.
Hair bun?
Yep. When people have their hair in a bun and it looks fucking clean. It's like, it's not too perfect, but it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're
like,
saying.
wow.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Okay.
Any burger and sandwich in a cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
No burger will actually taste like that burger. No one will.
That's actually so true.
That's actually so true.
Wait, that leads me to like cartoon food. Cartoon food looks so good. Like bacon.
I think cartoon food damages my soul more than some like Instagram fake bodies. You know, because I'm like,
Because you're like, I want to make that. I want that food.
I'm like, why can't I feel like I can taste that food? And like, I will never, like, sometimes I'll never.
Oh, all the food at the beginning of Spirited Away.
Yeah.
I'd be a pig,
yeah.
too.
B.O.
Whoa.
no.
Whoa. Okay.
No.
You're taking it too far.
B.O. isn't a bad smell, in my opinion. It's kind of like, whoa, interesting.
No.
It's kind of like gasoline, where you're like, whoa, wait, let me get another whiff of that. Whoa.
Let me get a sip of that.
Wait, I will agree with you with gasoline. Like on family trips when they'd open the door and you were at a gas station, you're like, oh, Mom, are we there yet?
They find you passed out in the
We're
backseat.
microdosing fumes.
This episode is brought to you by ZocDoc. Shayne, have you ever needed to go to the doctor but kept pushing it off because you said to yourself, oh, it'll heal on its own? I don't need to go to the doctor right now. I don't know which doctor to go to. Has this ever happened to you?
That's me to the T. I for the longest time was pushing off going to see the doctor, and I found every reason not to. Right. The main one though is that I was always like, oh, it's just such a complicated process to find a doctor. I needed to find a new one, and I was like, I don't know how to go about this, finding the right one in my location. But ZocDoc made it just too easy to push off anymore. I was like, oh, it's all on the app. It's going to help me find the right doctor in the right location. I can see all the times they're available. There was just no excuse anymore. So I finally went and saw a doctor thanks to ZocDoc.
Right. I totally agree. If I needed to find a new doctor, I would absolutely use ZocDoc. It is so quick and easy. And you can also make same-day appointments, which is amazing.
Yeah.
ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality, in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/Smoshmouth to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/Smoshmouth. ZocDoc.com/Smoshmouth.
Back to the show.
Let's do it.
I feel like, Amanda, you'll also resonate with this one. I said alien from the Alien movies.
Shut the
No.
Shut the fuck up. I am not kidding. I have it listed to be my next one. Alien and the Alien movies. It was my next one.
Yeah.
Ew.
So hot.
No, it's all about the predator with
No.
the mask on.
It opens up and then there's another set of teeth and then a little thing comes out. I'm like,
Ugh.
get it.
I hate her so much. You think she's hot?
The alien?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like look at them strutting around.
And they're just like this.
Yeah, you're right. No, that is Alien is
Selena has a couple that I've heard before, like Venom.
I have Venom too.
Yeah.
Venom is smoking.
Yeah, Venom.
Venom is so hot.
I feel like Venom falls under the umbrella of like their hear me outs where it's like you're scary and am a little unsettled, but also why did my body just activate?
Yes.
Like Boogeyman in Nightmare Before Christmas. Terrified, stay away from me, but also
He did activate something in me too, and I was like, I don't like this.
the bugs.
It's also the
voice.
swagger. The like, there's just so much confidence.
The swing, the sling slang.
Selina, you wrote the yellow peanut M&M.
Yeah, that's not
Wait,
even.
that's the tall one, right?
He's the big one.
Same.
He's the yellow one.
Same.
He's great. He's got big energy, and he is your type.
And he seems like he would be like, I'll meet your parents.
He's also
right now.
that's
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's J.K. Simmons. Yeah, it's J.K. Simmons. The yellow peanut is J.K. Simmons.
He's a hot guy.
That's like the most calming energy where you're like, every group deserves someone like that, you know?
Yeah. He's dependable, reliable, tall. He's got like a big body and very thin legs.
I love how she talks
And there's something that is just like kind of punk rock about that.
like the Grinch.
The Grinch is on my list.
I know. He's, yeah.
Yeah, the Grinch is, And then, Selina, you also wrote the Hamburglar. And that one's crazy.
Oh.
That's a little, that's
Remember when Shayne dressed as the Hamburglar?
I think that I agree with that one. And it's a weird reason why, because it's a guy, but now his name is like risque, but also references a burger, which I'm a big fan of. So I'm
that's true.
so many feelings when the presence of the Hamburglar happens.
I don't know. He feels like a shitbag to me. He feels just like, ugh.
Okay.
It's like, dude, stop asking for money. Like, stop.
The silverback in Tarzan, the dad.
Oh, 100%. I have one that no one's going to know who this is, but I definitely had an awakening when I was a little kid.
Okay.
And I had to be like, when I was doing this, hear me out, I was like, wait a second. It was like an old memory, was like hot. Do you guys remember, and maybe you don't, an old movie called Rock-a-Doodle?
Yeah, I know of Rock-a-Doodle.
Okay, it was a rooster who was Elvis, and he was so
God.
hot, in my opinion. As a kid, I don't even know how old I was. Young. Yeah. Do you want to see a picture?
Like, you watched that movie and you went up to your parents that night and you're like sweating. You're like, can we have chicken for dinner?
I would never eat him. Or are you crazy?
I think I remember this movie, and it really was very confusing to me. Not like in a sexual way, like in a logical way.
Yeah.
Oh, but that does remind me the rooster in that one King cartoon.
Which
Hang
King
on.
cartoon?
I'm trying to remember where like there's foxes. It's Robin Hood.
Oh,
The
Robin Hood.
cartoon sorry, I don't know why I said the
A lot
King.
of hotties in Robin.
The rooster with the loot.
Also, all the fish in Fantasia.
Fish and Fantasia.
My last one was the movie Fantasia.
Oh, yeah.
Just the movie Fantasia.
Even the demon guy at the end. I'm like,
Oh, Chernabog?
that's his name. But do you remember all the fish? Where it's like, the orchestra going.
Oh,
You
dude.
see Fantasia?
Yes. No.
Fantasia goes hard.
Fantasia strikes a chord in me because that was the movie they put on at the divorce court when they put the kids in the daycare room.
What?
Ooh, nothing like Night on Bald Mountain while your parents are getting divorced.
Why? What?
So I just remember
Dun, dun, dun.
Wizard Mickey is a sore spot for me.
I'm sorry.
I'm like,
No, Wizard Mickey, he's dark. There's
he's
something
different.
wrong about him.
You're like, hey, why are you?
Fantasia's
what are you gonna
also
do
terrifying.
so dark.
It's terrifying.
now? The stepmother and Cinderella.
Whoa.
Wait, the stepmother and Cinderella. Oh, the one who. Like
Yeah,
that?
and her hair's shaped like a heart.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. That's a good one.
Spencer's thirst trap edits on TikTok. No, I don't save them, but I send them to
All
him.
saved.
Check this out, dude.
And also me. Why don't I check it out again? Also,
Yeah, also, where did I say that? Tiny spoons.
Okay.
yeah,
Fucking amazing.
yeah.
I love them.
I recently found at a grocery store a little party set of like disposable tiny silverware, like little baby forks and little baby spoons. Love them because Shayne sometimes gets the little ice cream cups, and I get one of those spoons.
Ooh. I like that. I like tiny little things. My mom used to have like a tiny teacup set, like a lot of them, and I was addicted to them. I was like,
It's so cute.
that's my hear me out.
Love it.
Any others from you?
I don't think I had any others.
Really?
I have so many, but I feel
I mean,
like
there's
all of mine
plenty.
are going to be like Oh, duh, man.
But I had all my good ones.
Nice.
Got all my good ones out there.
I said, hear me out. I'm not a furry, but if I had to pick a team, I like the ones that look like realistic bears.
Okay.
Oh, what kind of bear? A grizzly?
It's like a grizzly,
Black?
like a brown bear, and he's like standing up and he's got a jacket on. And I'm like,
That makes sense.
I feel safe.
I feel like, wasn't there a bear with a jacket like back in the day when we were kids, like in a cartoon?
Oh, yeah. What's that cartoon? I know someone had him as a hear me out, and I was like, bitch, yes. Mm-hmm. He has a hat on, he's got a big nose, and he looks like this.
And he's cool.
What's his name?
Oh, I don't know.
It's like a live action 90s kids show.
There's a lot of
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, yeah.
a lot of like kid cartoon
I'm
things
picking that up.
that come up. I
like a
looked
puppet.
a lot of
Yeah.
these hear me outs on TikToks. I was like, oh yeah, this is like these are from like childhood, like growing up kid things where it's
Totally.
like, huh.
Bear in the Big Blue House. Oh, he didn't wear a hat. I just got mixed up with bears. Don't play a video. No.
No, it's so funny when you're a kid and you look back on what you thought was cool or what did anything. Like I remember as a kid, this wasn't a hear me out thing, but this was there was the BK kids, the like those cartoon like there was the like kid who had like crazy goggles and a cool hat and like a jacket, and there was like there'd be cartoons of them.
BK kids?
Yeah, it was at Burger King. This was back in the
Oh.
90s, and I remember as a kid seeing them being like, they're so fucking cool. I wish I was that cool.
Yep.
And I'm like, I look back, I'm like, they were cartoons. They were just mascots for Burger King.
No, but when you're a kid, it's like
That's
remember
real.
the Blow Pop commercial where the kids were like, watermelon. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And I was like, those are the coolest kids on this planet.
Yeah. No, you're so
And they had
susceptible.
like remember when little girls, like even me, had like the bonnet hats?
Yeah,
we
when
were
you
like
were Little
dressed
Women.
we were Little Women, essentially. Women.
When you're a kid, you're so susceptible to just marketing. Because I remember when Burger King came out with their Big Kids meal. Like, this is the Big Kids meal. And I remember when we went.
I'm an adult.
We went one time to the drive-thru, and I was like leaning over to my parents. I was like, "Can I get a Big Kids meal? I want to get a Big Kids meal."
Mighty Kids meal.
No, marketing
I'm like,
was
give me that.
so messed up, but
Yeah.
also so smart.
I know they really get you.
I'm speaking of kids. Floop from Spy Kids. Hear me out.
Floop.
Floop, bro.
Funny, because I had that DVD, but I don't remember who Floop is.
Who's Floop?
He's like the Jonathan Bailey of Spy Kids.
Okay.
Jonathan Bailey.
I'm getting nods off.
Wait, it's Alan Cummings from Traders, and he's also on my list. Now.
Yeah,
Alan
Floop.
Cummings now. This
Floop.
is Alan
He's such
Cummings.
a good actor.
Oh, we actually also hear me out is when one of the guys gets turned into a freaky character. The freaky characters in Spy Kids
Yeah.
that were like humans turned into something weird. Hear me out.
Yeah.
All of them.
Okay.
The thumb guys were all hear me out for me.
Wow.
The thumb guys.
That's messed up.
Wow.
I have like ideas of things. Like I wanted to talk about like
Yes.
hear me out. Like which Disney horse is the hottest?
Ooh, that's really, really hard because I think Belle's horse is incredible. Remember?
Belle's horse is gorgeous.
There's also the horse from Tangled.
Mulan's horse is amazing.
Ooh, yeah.
Stunning.
Tangled's horse is really good.
There's also Spirit.
No, I don't count Spirit. I never got that. And that's not a Disney. No, I'm talking about like the horses that are paired in Disney.
I think
So, like
Belle's.
Prince
'cause
Philip's
it's a
horse is good.
Clydesdale.
Clydesdale's good.
Oh.
But I don't, you know who I don't like is Merida's horse because that horse damn near killed that woman.
Who was that?
Merida's horse.
Rave?
What's his name?
Oh.
He was huge. He's the biggest one, I think, out of all of the. And I'm pitching this now. I think Disney should have an animatronic horse stable walkthrough, and it's all the Disney horses.
That is actually such a genius
Wait,
idea.
that's so smart.
Like,
or they could even be puppets.
I remember we were at Disney World and you brought that up and I was like, that is so smart. Like all of the Disney horses and
would
they're
go.
like you can interact with them and they'll have
Like-
different personalities.
Yeah, and they could be
So
puppets
cool.
or animatronics, and it's just like you could see like their back, but like it's really just them peeking out of the window, and it's just the neck and head.
I love that.
It's so smart.
That would be amazing.
That's such a good idea.
And then, so I guess we can't agree on a hot horse. That's okay.
I don't-
I said Belle.
Belle's horse, the Clydesdale.
Yep.
And then, which species of squirrel is the hottest? Because there's
what?
the really pretty
What?
bright orange red one with the sometimes the
Okay.
white belly, but then there's the big gray ones.
Big gray ones are pretty crazy.
Those ones are really cool looking. And then there's like our little scrappy guys here.
Yeah. California has some funny little squirrels. They get pretty big, but they're just like the scrappy
Our squirrels
ones.
are the rat boyfriends
They're not the
of squirrels.
They're not the like
Yeah.
gorgeous squirrels. I think
I
the
like the
big
gray ones.
big red squirrels are like,
Yeah, I think so too.
especially when you see them animated. It's like, oh, they're so pretty.
Yeah, and then when you see them in real life, you're like, oh, dazzling.
Yeah. No, and they know it.
Yeah.
And they know it.
huge.
Sucking phones. I had to reference sucking phones.
What's
And guys who wear higher rise jeans, Shayne. And Blue Sky. I'm trying to get people on Blue Sky.
I know.
I think
Yes,
people
you are.
who are still on Twitter at this point, Twitter is a toxic ex-boyfriend that you can't let go of.
Yeah.
Please let him go. Because Twitter, it's like, I'm like,
The fact
you
that we
like
still
the
call it
danger.
Twitter.
I'm like, you're going back to Twitter because you like the danger that's over there. But Blue Sky is lovely. I'm over there posting exclusive content, and like, there's less ads, less gambling crap,
Well, X
less
is just dead
horrible,
internet theory anyways.
horrible stuff. Yeah. So get away from Twitter. Twitter is not a hear me out.
Yeah.
Because it's, get out of here.
Twitter?
Yeah.
Terrible. Oh, here's one that's random. Chipotle mayo.
Get the get out of
All right.
here.
Okay.
You're done.
Gross.
A Yeti cup.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. I yeah.
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah. I know. That's your type.
I know. Armageddon. In his prime. All right. So, are we going to play our game?
Yeah, so Selina wrote down a bunch of categories here. We're going to play some FMK, some fuck, marry, kill.
And we can't fully say it because we'll
Well,
get bleeped.
we'll get
every single
bleeped and it'll be a little lame to listen to, and our editor will hate us. So, FMK, rock, paper, scissors.
What?
Whoa.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Mary Scissors.
Fuck the rock.
Hey, he's married with kids.
Realistically, yeah, kill paper,
Wow.
Let's see.
marry rock,
Wow.
F the scissors.
Whoa.
You're going to F scissors? Good luck with that. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, Court.
I think Mary Scissors, because you can tell she's amazing and she will do anything for you. Kill Rock, because
Kill rock.
that man's gonna slap me, and then and then
He's married with kids. He's fine.
Not the rock. Rock.
and then screw Paper, because they could use an ego boost, I think.
I like that. I think kill paper just because they seem a bit boring at times. I think effing the rock would be like insane. It would be like, ah. And marrying scissors, because I agree. I think she is complicated and fun and she gets a lot of stuff done. Whereas a rock's like, I hit that for you. And you're like, great. And paper's like, I laid here. Mm-hmm. That's it.
There you go.
Okay.
I like this one. Auntie Anne's, Wetzel's Pretzels, and Cinnabon.
Oh.
Diabolical.
Because those, if anybody for some reason doesn't know, those are all places that are usually at a mall that sell baked goods. Like Cinnabon, it's like all about the cinnamon rolls, and then Wetzel's Pretzels and Auntie Anne's both do like pretzels, and Auntie Anne's does like cookies and cinnamon rolls, and Wetzel's Pretzels does like cinnamon dips.
Yeah.
And stuff.
If you're in England, you probably don't know what those are, but you probably have something similar that sells like sticky toffee pudding or some shit.
You think? You think that just places go,
Sticky toffee pudding.
We've got
Sticky toffee pudding ends.
you've got.
No, I'm messing with you guys. This one I know.
Okay, go.
Okay.
I'm marrying Auntie Anne's. It's the queen of
Yep.
those three. I'm gonna kill Wetzel's Pretzels. I'll get Wetzel's Pretzels if it's the only option, but Auntie Anne's is way better.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll screw Cinnabon. Why not?
Yeah, like I'm torn between like the savory and sweet options that like Wetzel's Pretzels or Auntie Anne's has. I just know that banging Cinnabon is going to be the best sex of my life.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm just like, I just don't know how to end there. I think I have the same answer as Shayne.
I absolutely have the same answer as both of you because that's what I would do. I don't eat them a lot, but if I've had them, and that's what I would do.
I like options. I like balance.
Because Wetzel's Pretzels?
Sometimes that quality of bread is
Why?
just.
Selina, you wrote like a bunch of categories that make total sense and they all connect, and then you have one that's just Pauly D, Mr. Clean, and Pitbull.
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
I want to do that one. I want to do that one.
Okay,
I see the
okay.
vision.
Those are my people.
Those are my people.
Pauly D, hello, Jersey Shore, Pitbull.
Pauly D.
Everyone from the East Coast is obsessed with Pitbull.
And Mr. Clean.
If you don't know every single Pitbull song and you're from the East Coast, I don't know what's wrong with
and
you.
Mr. Clean's from Boston.
And Mr. Clean is hot and cleans, and he's always with the wife. And
All right.
like,
You make your decisions.
Oh, it's hard.
I thought you were like, this
Here's
one's for
the
me.
deal.
They're all like Miami men. I feel
I
like.
would
I feel like
no, Pauly D, I'm pretty sure is from like Hoboken or something, Jersey, or very Jersey. But they're not from the Jersey Shore. That's the reb. Pauly D, you're gone.
Really?
Sorry, bro.
Really?
I just, like, I'm not vibing with Pauly D.
Pauly D's from Providence, Rhode Island.
Okay, Providence, Rhode Island, right there.
So he's a huge liar.
Jim Tan Laundry.
he was so fun. Him and Vinny were like the light of my life when watching Jersey Shore.
I think I would marry Pitbull because I think I would have a blast.
He seems like
I would
he seems like a
travel the
great
world.
guy.
He's so positive to the point that it makes me laugh my ass off. He's such a little sweetie. You never have to worry about like hair care or anything because he's constantly bald.
Constantly
And
bald.
I would marry him, and I would definitely want to see what would happen with Mr. Clean in an F sense. So
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yep,
I think I would. I'm so sorry. I have to say goodbye to Pitbull.
that's okay. You're not from the East Coast.
I don't get it.
Okay.
And that's okay. And I'll probably bang Pauly D because it's like, whoa, a reality star. That's crazy.
I mean, you said they were the light of your
Whoa.
life.
yeah. And then I marry Mr. Clean because I think, that's like part of, I'm like, I think every person sees Mr. Clean in the commercial and they're like, yeah, that's part of what I want in a husband.
Yeah.
That's part of what I
Yeah,
want.
someone who just like slides in, does a dance, and then mops.
But it's all about at the end of the commercial when he does this
Yeah.
and he folds his
Yeah.
arm and I'm like, I feel so safe with you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
And you smell amazing.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably the same as you. Marry Pitbull, because like, dude, you're having a blast forever. Mr. Worldwide.
What's his thing? Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Is that him?
Mr. Worldwide.
He's Mr. Worldwide, but also Mr. 305.
Yeah, Mr. 305.
He's in all versions of him.
So
I would
good.
marry.
So good.
I'd probably kill Pauly D, and then, Mr. Clean, you just got to see what that's about.
Exactly.
You just got to see what that's
Yeah,
about.
I think I may have like at a few points in my life, like just like Googled if there was like a Rule 34 Mr. Clean.
There has to be.
There has to be.
Maybe
It's
one
the
point.
rule. Who wrote Kia Soul, Nissan Cube, and Honda Element?
I see the vision.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what a Honda Element.
Oh, it looks like a square.
Yeah,
Box.
you picked three very not sexy cars.
Kia Soul, Honda Element, and what's the other one?
Nissan Cube. I'm going to kill the Cube.
The cube. I want to kill the cube right now with my
I want to
fists.
kill the Cube even if this wasn't posed to me.
Okay.
And no problem if someone listening has a Cube. Look, I'm not a car person.
You're fine.
A car is to get you places.
I like cubes. I want to kill that element.
But I'm going to kill the
I think I want to kill the element too.
And so we're both going to kill the element. You're going to kill the cube.
I'm going to kill the Cube.
And then you're going to marry.
I'm going to marry the Soul though.
Yeah. I'm going to marry a soul.
I gotta marry the soul.
Everyone wants
That's
to
what
marry a
that's
soul.
all I marry.
The marketing for that car originally was like, I was like, yeah.
Wait, is that with the hamsters?
With the hamsters
Was
in the
that the
car with the
hamsters?
music.
That shit rocked so
Where
much.
are those guys? Bring them back.
This is going to age me extremely, but that
Good.
commercial rocked. But do you remember the commercial way back in the day? I forget what car it was, where there's a girl dancing in the passenger seat and she's doing the dumbest dance you've ever seen in your life. She's like,
Yes. Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
and it's like the most 2002 shit you've
my
ever seen in
God.
your life.
I cannot believe you're bringing this up.
It's ridiculous.
What car is
looking.
it? And it's like, boom, 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 and she has almost like a side fedora, but
She's got the
not
side fedora.
the side thing.
It's literally no, it's 2002. It's like
Wait.
full
That's
on that
Horrible.
era.
What is it?
3G Mitsubishi Eclipse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
and
can
the
I look
music
it
Just
up?
show a photo of it, and she's like.
I remember this so well.
And she's like an attractive woman, but
Yeah.
man, the dance makes it not good.
It's bad.
That was probably my first experience because I was like 12, right?
Yeah.
So 12, your standards are, lady on the TV.
Yeah,
hot.
exactly.
But I remember that's the first time. I think that's the first time I got the ick.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think that was the first time in my life where I was like, no, that's not doing it for me.
Oh, this is horrible.
Because the friend isn't really into it either.
I think the friend is even like, what are you doing?
She's like,
Yeah. What if that wasn't planned at all?
They're filming the commercial and she just starts doing that and they're like, okay.
And the editing is so back in the day music videos. Remember those editing where it's almost like streetlights go by really fast and you're like, whoa.
No,
watched it.
that commercial thought it was the coolest commercial.
And she's wearing a newsy cap, but it's pink.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Well, it
it's
was.
unbelievable.
Talking about it still.
Oh, man. If Gen Z comes across that commercial, they're going to rip it to shreds.
Yeah, they are.
Because it's bad.
But the hamsters,
The hamsters rocked.
that's a hear me out.
No, the hamsters killed it.
So we're going to F the cube and you're going to F the element. Sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm marrying.
But we're all marrying the soul.
I'm gonna bang the cube because I always thought the cube was intriguing with the window that kind of wraps around. I'm like, whoa, what's
I'm
that?
pondering the cube.
Pondering.
Put your hand in my cube.
Let's do.
The Bene Gesserit get in the cube.
Wait, should we do one more with like our tops? Like top of our list?
Like you're saying all our hear me outs?
Yes.
Okay. We all
know
pitch
that-
a hear me out and then we play
Yes,
FMK
yes,
with
yes,
that?
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
You guys go ahead.
Pick a hear me out.
Poppy's playtime, bad guy, blue guy.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, that one was like
Poppy's
Buried.
playtime. Poppy's
playtime. Sorry, I know I said it weird too.
ad guy.
Blue guy, bad
Blue guy.
You're not gonna like this.
That's crazy. That's fully crazy.
No.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Ah, come on.
Okay, so that's Courtney's. So fine.
I'll throw out the Wicked Witch then.
Then I will throw out Javier Bardem in No Country
Okay,
for Old
so we
Men.
have.
Okay, I'm
Okay,
killing
this
him.
is awful.
Okay.
I somehow think I am. Okay, so I'll marry the Wicked Witch. It's gonna be weird.
It's clear that that's what you
I'm
wanted
going
to do
to kill.
from day
I'm
one.
gonna kill Anton Chigurh, and then I'm gonna screw Poppy's playtime thing.
You want that on your body?
Give it a shot.
So tall.
I'm gonna give it a shot because Anton Chigurh scares me more than him.
Good for you. I'm gonna kill Poppy Playtime because no, thank you. I will marry Anton Chigurh, Javier Bardem, and No Country for Old Men, and I guess I'm effing.
The Wicked Witch.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah. All right, that's mine.
Amazing. I'll bang Poppy's playtime. Wow. And then marry the Wicked Witch because she's extremely powerful, extremely has a castle,
Yeah.
and I fly on a broom. Yes, please.
Yeah.
And then I will kill side part bowl cut man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you kill him, he'll find
I
a way to
think-
come back and kill you. Like everybody knows that. Don't mess.
I don't
with
think I've
him.
seen that movie. And so if
You're gonna watch it and be like, "Why am I watching this?"
It's a great movie. It's just intense.
I
so
picture myself in like a Jiffy Lube lobby waiting for my car oil to get changed. And if that man walks in and I'm the only person in there, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done.
If that man walks in, I'm like, "Where are you staying tonight?" Anyways,
well, this has been Hear Me Out.
What? No! Don't want to be done.
I know.
What do you want to talk
It's
about?
over.
Courtney, thanks for being here.
Yeah,
I
thanks
don't
for
want
being
the
here.
episode to end just because I just want to keep talking to you guys.
Well, you still can.
You can.
We'll just have to turn the cameras off.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, happy Valentine's Day.
Oh my God! Happy Valentine's Day!
Happy Valentine's Day, guys.
And happy birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
Amanda.
I'm turning 21. It's
That's
awesome.
so crazy.
No, it is crazy. I'm like, whoa! I've lived so much.
I know, time really flies.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let us know down below because we're going to make those bingo cards. Let us know down below things that we do that you notice.
And you won't know. You guys will know who's winning on the community board, but we will not be seeing that. We will not be looking at that. So whenever we call bingo, we'll just be shocked.
I know. Yeah.
All right.
All right. See you later. Bye.
Bye.